Yo, what's up guys, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be doing a first listen to Dreamcatcher's special mini album called Summer Holiday. Now I am so ready to see how these tracks will break down, as I do know that this is a summer based album, seeing from the title of this special mini album being Summer Holiday. Now earlier today when I checked out the MV for Because with y'all, I freaked out and I was all for it, as I mentioned in that particular video. From the tasteful tropes in that song to the theatrical moments, from the delivery of the members in the group, from the pre-chorus to the chorus, pretty much every single second and minute of that song. And I felt like that was a really fun, creepy, but at the same time whimsical and ominous kind of sounding song. I really dig the glimpses of choreo that I saw in the MV as well, so I can't wait to check out the live performance eventually after this first listen. But aside from that, I do know that there is one particular track that is co-composed by GU, co-written by GU, and then other members as well helping out on the B-sides. We love to see it, but let's just get into it, shall we? Alright, so this first track is the intro track called Intro. Now, as some of y'all are familiar with this channel, I can't skip intros at all, as I strongly believe intro tracks introduce the respective album for any artists out there, but at the same time they really set the mood and tone to any respective album, especially when it comes down to Dreamcatcher. It's always a delight listening to their intros. But aside from that, of course, seeing Ollounder and Leez back at it again, working with Dreamcatcher hand in hand, we love to see it, as they really have evolved Dreamcatcher's discography over time, which is incredible in my opinion. I really wanted to point that out, because for most artists out there, girl groups, boy groups, or soloists, sure, there is a dedicated producer, production team, or duo working with them, but eventually they don't end up working with them heavily anymore as they put out more and more comebacks. But the fact that Ollounder and Leez has evolved their discography and really made Dreamcatcher's sound mature and all, gotta give credit to them where credit is due, of course. But with that being said, let's just get into the intro now. Strumming the guitar, like sound of, okay, the footsteps now here on the wood floor panels. Ooh, the strings. And like the toy boxer's xylophone going on here. And I'm sure they used MIDIs in this. Ooh, what an intro to their special mini album here, Summer Holiday, and also, of course, the intro song into Because. I can totally see how this smoothly goes into Because, and eventually maybe they've done it already. You can correct me here if they already did it at their showcase where they performed the intro into Because. Honestly, they can do that with a lot of their title tracks with their intros, as their intros are just so smooth like that. You could hear basically all the elements, majority of the elements in the intro of what we've heard into from Because early on today when we first checked out the MV for it. And I really love the miscellaneous sounds, like the floor creaking, the stepping, and all the ringing of the bell or the chime going on. But really, I could see them perform this maybe at a year-end thing. That would be incredible. We shall see, though. Unfortunately, we know about that whole COVID issue in Korea right now. The huge thing that I'm really missing about in the K-pop scene is the live stage crowds. Who's here with me about that? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm missing that so much. But let's just get into the next track now, shall we? So this next track is called Airplane. Now I'm seeing Sheehan in terms of the chorus to the song. We love to see it, but let's go. Oh, sounds of the ocean, the waves, the strumming here. Ooh, Jiu. And like the tambourine going on here in the back. Ooh. Summer vacation. Oh my goodness. This song is just so fun and somewhat cute with it, but very bright, of course. Nami. Play rock and roll. Rolling in the deep. Okay. Ooh. Oh, the ad-libs there by Sheehan, right? Ooh. Ooh. Just the release in the chorus is so nice and light, but very breathtaking, I've got to admit. Dongi. Wow. Has its playful moments in terms of the vocals. Oh. What a song to kick off this special mini album, everyone. First things first, I'm always down when it comes to more so very bright and somewhat cutesy songs from Dreamcatcher themselves. We've heard it before in the past from them, cute Catcher, but it's not in the, I would say bubblegum pop cutesy route. I would call this a power pop rock type of song. Airplane right here, just from what I'm hearing with the elements being done with the drum kit usage. That nasty strumming though with the bass guitar between the electric bass guitar or the electric guitar going on was just so dirty and nasty with it. The overall breakdown with those I would say instruments was so fascinating, but what really blew me away was how the pre-chorus was done into the chorus of this song. I've got to admit, it lifts you off your feet. It's really breathtaking when it releases just like that in the chorus, and I really loved Dami's rap in this particular one, and that's what I mentioned in my reaction and review too, because I'm always down when it comes to Dami's rap verses. She always knows what she's doing, comes through with different tone depending on the song, different delivery, different flow. She knows how to switch up when needed, when coming through with multiple two-part kind of rap verses and all. But wow, how she came through with a rock and roll in the deep, very memorable upon first listen. I mean, this entire song is very memorable upon first listen, and I can totally see myself listening to this song. Actually, not just within summer, but beyond summer, and that means a lot. Okay, it doesn't target only summer, but I could see myself listening into beyond a summer, I'd have to say, even though it has like some summer based lyrics in this song. It's a beautiful one, I've got to admit, and I really love Xian's parts a lot in this particular one, as well as Guyan. But let's bring it back here from the beginning. I want to hear the waves again. It just really starts off the song really well. It sets the mood. But then the strumming comes and I'm like, what? It doesn't take time to really kick off, and that's what I really like about it too. Some percussion instruments used here and there, but not throughout the song. A lot of drum kit usage, of course. Just the delivery of airplane, so satisfying. And Xian's parts. Yeah, the melodies are very memorable in this, but then and this is where the tambourine or some sort of percussion instrument is reintroduced, is when Dami comes back onto comes on to this beat, not comes back onto the beat, but really comes on with her rap verses. Here we go. Shoo, shoo. That kind of succession in this Sua though is so good. And as we transition further and further into here, I love those. I can't really pinpoint it, but somewhat like electronic elements or midis in here during Handong's part and during Dongi's part. It really, really keeps you engaged in this moment right here. All in all, like, I really love pretty much all of these sections, starting all from the first verse into the very end of this song. Just so good. Just Yuhyun and Xian back there was so good. How some members sing together. How ad-libs are done here and there. Imagine a live band performance of this. That would be crazy. I mean, we've experienced a live band performance by Dreamcatcher themselves. I've seen their live band performances of their other songs, but oh, it would go crazy with Airplane. But with that being said, let's just get into the next song now, shall we? So this next song is called Whistle. Now I'm seeing Yuhyun and Leez in terms of the chorus to this song, but let's go.
Can you stay with me 내 품에서
Oh my. Just with this acoustic guitar. Oh, I'm loving the energy right off the bat here. Quite mysterious and dark with it too at the start here. Oh my. I'm already feeling this song, guys. And the piano chords here. Oh my. Woohoo! Quite melancholy too, I've got to admit, but I'm getting so much nostalgic feelings right now. And I love that I'm getting those feels. Just how they're delivering their lines and all, with this very Euro pop EDM based instrumental. And the motion in it too. Oh, hold up. Oh, hold up. Wow. Just the breaks in this song and how it plays with your heart too. And the vocal layering in this. Where do I even begin with this song? Whistle. There always seems to be that one song that goes crazy beyond my belief when it comes to Dreamcatcher, and that is Whistle. I think so far my favorite B-side on this special mini album, everyone. It has them nostalgic feels. As some of y'all may know, I am a sucker for songs that provide them nostalgic feels that really hit the soul. The lyrics are so beautiful in this, and as some of y'all may know, I love lyrics that really are so touching at the same time. Sure, you can have a great sounding instrumental with vocals, but if you come through with lyrics as well, you're going far and beyond with it. Like I said, a very Euro pop EDM based instrumental, and we have heard like that Euro EDM or pop based instrumental by Dreamcatcher in the past before, but this one really hitting chords such as those days where we had an era in Western pop where we would get these kind of sounding songs, not exactly sounding like this, but like, I don't know how to describe it, like your David Guetta and etc. kind of days, you know what I'm trying to say here? And I could really tell by that with the chord progression, how this was done from the piano chords and the strumming going on. Of course, we had a lot of songs with whistling, but there is a nice balance between that whistling with the acoustic guitar and how the breaks are done in this song. The chorus in this song is absolutely incredible. I think one of the huge highlights in this song, I've got to admit, so beautiful, so beautiful. Let's just play back the song and I'll break down some moments that got me crazy. I mean, pretty much all of the sections got me going crazy, but let's just start from the beginning.
Can you stay with me 내 품에서
This is what I'm seeing right from the get-go. In my mind, I'm like, no way. You hear Jiu here, I believe, and in the distance, you hear her in the distance though, and that's what really reminded me of the era that we don't hear anymore, that kind of style with the strumming of the guitar, very Western pop those days with the EDM elements and all, but I really love how this really kicks off and all.
바람을 내게 불어줘 Would you stay with me we so in my heart
Maybe some like David Guetta or Avicii influences upon this, and it seems quite clear in the intro right from the get-go and then some other sections in the song.
눈부신 모래 아래 남긴 그때의 온기
And I love how the mysterious kind of feelings are felt, especially when we dive into Xian's part here.
Remember 바다에 가득 수놓아진 저 물결같이 시원한 바람 품에
Bit of the shakers or the hi-hats going on here.
네 눈빛에 홀린 듯이 점점 더 빨라지는
This was arranged so well too.
내 품에서 휘파람을 다시 불어줘
So memorable too, this song, upon first listen.
달빛이 사라져도 우린 함께 있을 거란 속삭여
Oh, reintroducing the whistling with Jiu here is absolutely genius. This is what I'm talking about, the breaks and pauses in this song. Not only with instrumental breaks in this song, but within the delivery in some moments in this song by some of the members. So good. Let's bring it back here with Xian. It really adds a nice nuance to the song, I've got to say. The Dami. I love her lines so much in this. Oh, here we go. Here comes the build-up. And I love how we can clearly, distinctively hear their vocals throughout this song so well. Clear and loud. This moment here with Jiu though, this bridge is crazy in how it kicks into the final chorus. It really is. It does snapping here. Woo! The passion, the emotion. That's what I was talking about, like the melancholy feels in this too as well. One hell of a song that I'm gonna be playing in my rotation, within the playlist, within my summer playlist, beyond the summer playlist. You already know, everyone. If there hasn't been a performance of this or during a promotion, I'm gonna go crazy because I would love to see them perform this so badly, everyone, so badly. Whistle. So far, my favorite B-side on this special mini album. No wonder why a couple of my friends were telling me about how they loved Whistle, and one was asking me my thoughts after I listened to Whistle. But hey, let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is called Alldaylong. Now I'm seeing Leez and Ollounder in terms of the chorus to the song, but we love to see it. Our lovely Jiu on co-composing this song and co-writing this song. Oh my goodness, we love to see it. So with that being said, let's just get into it. Oh my, no way. I'm feeling them city pop vibes right off the bat. Oh! That bass guitar work. With that cowbell earlier there or something. Some sort of percussion instrument. Oh my. Yeah, it is a cowbell, I believe. Or a wood block or something. Ooh. Like those trumpets. Very dreamlike in terms of the feels. Ooh, Xian. Quite majestic too. But I feel like this song has a really good balance between city pop, but a bit of that New Jack swing with the bass guitar. Oh. Quite funky with it, of course. And how they drag their lines in this song. So beautiful. very chill with it in terms of the mood. Oh, 동이. You. Love how the horns just continue in this song. Like the Vocaloid filter going on or something like that in this. All Day Long. I could listen to this song all day long. Funny enough with the titling of it. I love how laid back and chill this is. This is really up there in the echelon of songs such as Jazz Bar by Dreamcatcher themselves. I think Dongi really shined in this. We love to see it. Very magical, very dreamlike sounding song with that sort of filter, distant vocal effect going on in play with the instrumental and all. I think it really adds to the fact that this is so city pop, very heavily city pop, but in some cases has a bit of jack swing side to it. And we've actually heard a lot of groups throughout my first listens take the new jack swing route, and sometimes a bit of city pop here and there in terms of B-sides and all. This is, I could totally see others finding this song as their favorite B-side on the album, as I know a couple of friends who absolutely love city pop and vibe to artists such as Yukika, who is just so city pop when it comes to her songs, and really I felt like really kicked things off when it comes down to a city pop, and then eventually groups really got into city pop and all. But All Day Long, there's quite a bit to appreciate in this song, even though it's really just smooth with it throughout and you can just chill and vibe to it and everything. I think I really love how everything plays out when it comes to their vocals upon this instrumental, where it has that very funky guitar going on, that cowbell or wood block, I think so, more so a cowbell going on throughout it. With that was quite interesting. I thought, oh, the cowbell bell would be retracted after the first verse in this, but I was wrong in my guesses within my mind. Later on it continued, and we got a bit of the trumpet going on here and there throughout the song, which was really pleasant sounding as well. But let's bring it back to certain parts in the song though, shall we? Let's go like back here. You hear a bit of those trumpet sounds, and it's that how do I explain it? Let's go back here. Dun, dun, those tingling sounds that we're hearing in there, which really make me feel like, wow, this is so full-on city pop, added of course with the slight voice effects going on throughout this song. Love the layering, and also the layering done into this really makes it so city pop. And the little breaks and do. That's when you know, everyone. That's what I really love, how ever since last year into this year of 2021, we've been getting a lot of throwback genres such as synthwave, disco, city pop coming through. Oh, it's just such a blessing and a half to see in the K-pop scene right now. Who's here with me? But I love the amount of lines that were given in for Dungi, for Handong herself throughout this song. I love her parts so much. Probably my favorite parts in this song, I've got to admit. I mean, in case y'all didn't know, Dungi is the bias wrecker for me in Dreamcatcher. I'm not sure about you guys, either the bias or the bias wrecker. It can go either way, of course. Love the lyrics to this song too. Gotta give it to Jiu. And how some lines are really dragged and emphasized. They're just so good. And as we progress later on here, that is just so satisfying with the fall in love. Feeling, it's just so good. Very memorable as well. That's what I always find about Dreamcatcher songs, okay? You don't get like only one part or one section that is so memorable for a very, very long time, but multiple sections and verses in their songs, and that's what I really appreciate about Dreamcatcher songs. And I really love this break and pause here. Let's hear a bit of this, and then we'll get into the next song. Okay, of course, after Dongi though. Yeah, but all in all, I really love this city pop bass song all day long. I could totally see myself vibing to this song at more particular at nighttime, or where I'm chilling or relaxing in the afternoon, and so on and so forth. But let's just get into the next B-side now. So this final B-side is called A Heart of Sunflower. Now, as I was pulling this up, I saw that they performed this at their showcase. We love to see it that they performed multiple B-sides at their showcase. I'm definitely going to have to watch their full-on showcase after this first listen on my own time. But I'm seeing Sheehan in terms of the chorus to this song. We love to see it, but Han Soo-suk and Mono taking part in this. Now, I'm not familiar with the two. Please correct me if I'm wrong, if I've seen them before in my other first listens to Dreamcatcher, but seeing pianist in the works, guitarist, bassist, even a string arrangement to this, and drums. Also, usually when this kind of credit is put when it comes to particular songs in any track listing, that means you're dealing with real instruments, believe it or not, okay? There's a lot of times that I myself, honestly, at times that can have a good musical ear is that, oh, in this song it sounds like this is more so a digitally done type of guitar, or when it comes to a percussion instrument maybe sometimes, but more so of the guitar, drum kits maybe. But I'm curious how the strings are going to be done in this with all the instruments that are shown in the credits here, especially with the piano apparently going on for this song. But with that being said, let's just get into it. Okay.
어떤 말을 해야 할지 난 헤어짐을 얘기할지 다른 누군가를 바라보
Jiu's starting this off, but
네가 난 너무
The lyrics in this song. Oh my.
시간은 날 이제 그만두라 하지만 네 생각에 눈물 흘린
Oh, the strings here.
난 이렇게 널 사랑하고 있어.
Oh, Yoohyun.
우리의 추억 나에게 너무 소중한데.
Our memories are so precious.
네가 내 손 잡아 줄 수 있다면 돌아올 때까지 오래 걸려도 좋아.
This is such a beautiful
궁금했어 넌잘
ballad so far.
지내는지 아프진 않은지 왜 아무 말도 안 해준 건지 시간은 날 여기 머무르라 하지
Bit of the snare drum here now.
내 마음은 다시 그곳 그때로 돌아가 난 이렇게 널 사랑하고 있어 분명 우리의
Oh, that guitar work here.
나에게 너무 소중한데 아무 말 없이 나의 곁으로 와 줄 수 있다면 돌아올 때까지 오래 걸려도 좋아 흐려지고 다
Oh, hold up.
사라져버릴 것만
Where's this going?
혼자서만 기억해 매일 기억해 물들었던
Oh, here with the strings.
떨어지는데 다시는 여전히 날 아프게
Oh, Sheehan.
난 이렇게 널 사랑하고 있어 분명 우리의 추억 내겐 여전히 소중해서 시간이 가고 너도 날 떠올려 줄 수 있다면 기억하기까지 내 맘 알 때까지 기억하기까지 오래 걸려도 좋아. 정말 바보같이 나는 너만을
Wow. Wow. From that moment near the end there, with the work with from Jiu and the Yoohyun to conclude things off was so beautiful. As some of you know, I myself am such a sucker for ballads, whether it's a pop ballad, blah blah blah, the whole spiel, right? Or power ballad. But when it goes far and beyond and where there's sections that are super unpredictable and it has its beautiful twists and turns that are not too jarring and too overwhelming, I am all for the song. This is a 10 out of 10, a heart of a sunflower, or a heart of sunflower, sorry. Very special, meaningful song. Love the lyrics, love the sections throughout this song. Love how the members' vocals were done in this kind of succession, but I gotta give it to the individuals who worked on the piano, the guitar, the bass, the drums, and the overall string arrangement to this song. I mean, huge shout outs to them. I mean, when it comes to the string arrangement to this song, believe it or not, we're not only hearing one kind of string instrument being played in this. I mean, I think the first string instrument we've heard right off the bat, or not off the bat, but we heard that cello going on. And then the violins later on as it builds up to that emotional release. Really loved Han Dong's parts in this song so much. She had her shining moments as well in this. Gotta give it to them for giving Dongyi some beautiful parts in this one. Love the overall dynamic between all the members' vocals. Sheehan killing it as always, of course. Love the harmonization near the ending there. This is such a heartwarming, heartfelt, but yet such a tender kind of ballad. Okay, it really goes to show you, you know, they are not only versatile when it comes to the concepts that they do, but the genres that they do, and it's really clear and evident within this album. Sure, you can get like a rock song from them. Sure, you can get a city pop song from them. Sure, you can get a Europop, but you could have an incredible ballad that is not a typical ballad. And I know a lot of people at times really comment and say, wow, I could totally see this as an OST. At times I think to myself, sure, but like, OSTs at times, a good amount of times, can have their very predictable arrangements and sections and all. So I feel like this is a special, one-of-a-kind song that I am definitely going to have to see the performance of this without a doubt after listening to this. But we got to bring it back, got to break down a lot of moments in this song that really got me and that really, really blew my mind. So let's start from the beginning. Gotta love the classic piano, of course. And I can tell, like, with this piano, it's not like a digitally done piano. You could hear each and every type and stroke. Yeah, you can hear it clearly with headphones on. Just how Jiu starts the song but also ends this song later on. So beautiful. You're looking at someone else. I've come to hate you. And something that I really gotta point out before I break down some parts in this song even more, it's that I have many reasons why I also love about Dreamcatcher, but this is the added reason. Dreamcatcher knows how to express themselves, and it's that simple. But it's not simple in a way when it comes to singing music and comes to making music and putting out music. There are very few solo artists that I can feel the emotion in their singing and really convey emotion depending on the song, whether it's happy, whether it's a gritty type of song, whether it's a sad song. And Dreamcatcher is one of those few artists and groups out there. There's few solo artists and there's few groups that I really gravitate towards that really know how to express themselves and also, matter of the fact, convey emotion. And this is clearly evident throughout their songs and also now with their song here, A Heart of Sunflower. I just wanted to point that out there for y'all.
시간은 날 이제 그만두라 하지만 네 생각에 눈물 흘린 오늘 하루마저 난 이렇게 널 사랑하고 있어 분명 우리의 추억
This got me too during Yihun's part. I'm loving you like this for sure. Our memories are so precious for me. Oh my goodness. Of course, there's some loss in translation, but before we move on, let's bring it back real quick right here. But this is where I feel like there's a mix of string instruments, or we're just simply getting that bass going on, that upright bass going on here. And I love Dami's part so much in this song, really. Hearing her sing in this is just so beautiful, very angelic, like I've got to say. And then we move on to right here. Oh, that bass guitar. This is where we hear the drums getting introduced. That piano work too, so good. Back to Dami. And now we're hearing a bit of the snare mix up here, so good. And I feel like this is such a, in the middle part of the song somewhat, this is such a breakthrough moment in this song where I'm like, oh my goodness, everything just got elevated. Is it just me or you guys as well? Let me know in the comment section down below with Yoohyun here. Oh, that electric guitar. The slightest husk in Dami's voice. You could hear a bit of the strumming of a different guitar going on. Just how the nuances play out as the song progresses is just so beautiful. One after another, an instrument is introduced. One after another, an instrument is reintroduced. One after another, an instrument is mixed with a different instrument. So good. The production end, so good. Skyen. But horns still hurt me. Here we go. Oh my goodness. The high notes. How the members come through, some of the members come through and just pierce through the instrumentals, so good. Ah, the drum work and the piano. Yeah, and this really goes to show you that Dreamcatcher really can go far and beyond and really come through with an OST for any drama out there, and all. Wow. Such a heartfelt, moving, heartwarming, tender song, everyone. It's definitely up there as one of my favorite ballads, actually, I'd have to say, upon first listen, or second listen, I should say, after listening and breaking through this song again. But all in all, overall, to wrap things up, for Dreamcatcher's special mini album Summer Holiday, from the intro track all the way to A Heart of Sunflower, they have done it again. And I keep saying that, find myself saying that, but they're going to keep on doing this again and again and again, whether it's a mini album, single, whether it's a full album, whether it's a special mini album. It really goes to show you, Dreamcatcher, one of a kind group out there right now today. And that goes beyond the fact that they do rock music. They can mess with different genres and put their own special signature twist on it. Now, to start things, well, not to start things off, but to really wrap things up, like I said, the intro really sets the tone and mood to the song. It goes in so smoothly to Because, and I could totally see them really performing Because with the intro. Their intro's top notch as always, chef's kiss. Going into Airplane, the more so cute catcher side of Dreamcatcher, I should say. You first hear initially the sound of the waves of the ocean, and all very bright with it, cutesy and all. We've heard that side to themselves before, but it has its beautiful moments in it as well, and it's quite summery. I can see myself listening to that song. But as we go into Whistle is my favorite B-side. I'm going to make that clear again. My favorite B-side by far on this special mini album. Just how everything plays out with that Europop EDM based instrumental, with the whistling going on, the interplay of the vocals with the whistling going on with the acoustic guitar. It's tropes in that song. It's such a headbanger type of song, and it just goes all out with it. Would love to see Dreamcatcher perform a Whistle so badly. And then when we moved on to All Day Long, I'm like, oh, right from the beginning, this is totally city pop. But as it progressed, I'm like, oh, I could hear a bit of a New Jack Swing influence in it as well. We love to see it, them messing with those genres and all. And of course, Jiu co-composing, co-writing the lyrics, and then like I said, for the other members working on this, Xian, Yuhyun, right, on the choruses for all of these tracks in the mix and all. And then we wrapped it up with A Heart of Sunflower. Heart with Sunflower, very heartfelt, tender, and another pretty much all of these songs are memorable, as I've said throughout every listen of these songs, but very special, one of a kind, not your ordinary ballad. It has its breakthrough moments, and it has that elevating part with Yuhyun. I really love Dongyi's parts, but I especially love Dami's parts, and Xian killing it as always, and Sua killing it as always. I mean, all of them really killed their parts in Heart of Sunflower, and it makes sense why they performed this song and all at their showcase. Definitely gonna have to watch their performances after doing this first listen and all. But if I were to pick a certain order of my favorites, mind you, first listen could always change in terms of favorites with more and more listens throughout my playlist and rotation. I think Whistle, like I said, by far my favorite B-side, number one, respect the B-side on this special mini album for Summer Holiday. Then it would go A Heart of Sunflower, and then I think it would go Airplane. It would go Whistle, A Heart of Sunflower, and Airplane tied with All Day Long, and of course Because is my favorite one track and song on this special mini album. But y'all, let me know your thoughts about Dreamcatcher's special mini album called Summer Holiday. Did it exceed your expectations? Probably did. You let me know if you had a particular B-side at all for this one, or if you had a particular ranking. Did you agree with some of my thoughts or all my thoughts on this? If you have extra how should I say this, facts about these particular tracks, let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, take care, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. But be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much, and just warms my heart connecting with fellow insomnias in the comment section down below. This has been Garrison. Take care, everyone, and peace.